They pruned the trees. They got rid of some stuff that was holding others back. And so, look, I love Amari Cooper. But when you remove Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb now can become the young, dynamic #1 receiver. I like what Randy Gregory did in terms of being the Energizer Bunny. But when you remove him, you allow Michael Parsons and this new kid from Ole Miss, Sam Williams, a guy that we'll talk about this year, their second-round pick in the draft, sacking the quarterback. You give him opportunities. Dante Fowler comes over to give them a rugged edge. In fact, I believe this offensive line is better without La'el Collins because then you get a guy from Tulsa. Hey, look at the tape. Not the reputation, the tape, not the reputation. Tyler Smith from Tulsa will plug in at guard. This team is a better team. And look, we'll see this team win the division.
Hey, how do you get reputation, though? You got to get a reputation from something that you've done. You just don't get reputation because they want to say this and that. I mean, you had to at least show something.
Yeah, you did. James Harden used to show something, but he ain't the same James Harden. Like it's if over like reputation can carry you.
James Harden, like how I get thrown in this.
Say it, buddy. Say it. You said it, and you said it well, man. Of course. What are we doing here? It's another one. Can Justin Herbert be as good as Aaron Rodgers? Yeah. Can the Cowboys improve on last season? Yeah. What were the Cowboys last season? Just to take the shot at the Cowboys before I pump the Cowboys up.
Okay.
12-win team that lost the first game in the playoffs. Can they improve on that? Yes, because every single year after the season, we say the Dallas Cowboys underachieved. Why? Because they're supremely talented. So you're trying to say that this talent will never blossom? Maybe this is the year. I think it is. That talent only has to blossom to answer this question to the point where they actually win that playoff game. You remember that game, weird plays down the stretch, Dak running for it, time elapses, game over. But they were that close to even winning that same playoff game against the San Francisco 49ers. So now this Dallas Cowboys team, how did they improve? Because TJ does have a point. They lost some names. They lost some game. But, TJ, don't you get up on TV lying.
There you go.
Your family would not like that. You look too good to be up here lying.
Don't be lying.
Cooper was not their leading receiver last year.
Nope.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
He was not.
Number 2. And number 2.
Almost number 3.
Number 2 was making too much money as a number 2. So that's why Amari Cooper's not in the building anymore, on top of some timely tap outs, as we would like to call them. When you didn't want to play
Wiley, speak it.
Up to the level we were paying you. I digress. La'el Collins, respect for you, man. I think you're a beast, even though I've never seen you start and play 16 games in a season. But it's okay. Had your hip injury and some off the field, on the field drug. Let that go. Yeah, Randy Gregory, I like him. Not reliable. Let's be real about Randy Gregory. Energy, spark plug, but not the most reliable. And in that playoff game, I don't know what the hell he was on, because that was a lot in terms of the penalties and hurting his team.
Hold it. Hold the F up. Corey Honeycutt. Who the hell are you, son? Mark predicts every draft pick is a Hall of Fame. Boy, don't come into my house with dog shit on your shoes. Don't come into my house and start making up lies. I ain't never said shit about any draft picks being a Hall of Fame, much less all of them. Boy, you must be new here. Because you know what?
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
As you were, son. Now, I will say, no, don't delete. You don't have to delete him. You know, let the dumbass comments sit there so we can laugh at the jackass for his dumbass comments. If they have dumbass comments, leave him there and let's just laugh at him. Let's just laugh at him. But this is some bullshit to piss me off. Because you got to be an Eagle fan. Because you know what's funny? As you accuse me of saying that every draft pick that we got is going to be a Hall of Famer. That is a straight up lie, son. It's a lie. But I tell you what, you can go to Philly 500 because he swears He swears that every one of the wide receivers that they get a hold of is going to be great. That every year they're going to be 13-3. I just don't like it when mother humpers want to get up underneath my skin. And you know what? This is what's so funny. Because literally, if you scroll back, because see, somebody's going to call me a liar. Somebody's going to call me a liar. Scroll back 2 hours before the show even starts. You will see filthy is the first comment that's in here. And you know why you see all these Eagle fans out here talking all this smack? Do you know why they are talking all that smack? Because they're trying to convince themselves that they're better than they are. Because they're scared. They're trying to convince themselves. Boy, please. Boy, please. Now I return you to your regularly scheduled program.
Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, they made a calculated decision. Like Bucky said, it's time to trim some of this fat off of this, have a lean, mean fighting machine. And the Cowboys are going to be primed for it because they own their division, even though we see improvements on paper. Teams. And they were the best team in terms of conference play last year. 10-2 in the NFC. Best amongst NFC teams. Hell yeah, they're going to improve. They're too damn talented not to.
A team wins 12 games. To improve upon that, you're basically saying they're going to be the best regular season team in the league, quite possibly.
Or just win that playoff game.
Quite possibly.
Just win that playoff game.
I don't see them winning 12 games.
About winning that playoff game.
Yes, Amari Cooper was their number 2 receiver statistically, but we all know he was their best receiver. We all know that. When the game's on the line, and when the game's on the line and you got press coverage, who you throwing it to? Amari Cooper or CeeDee Lamb?
CeeDee?
No chance. No
Actually,
chance.
Blake Jarwin got almost as much as CeeDee. Excuse me.
Kellen Moore? Kellen Moore is like, okay, we got to get Amari the ball.
Kellen Moore wanted more. That's why Amari not there. That's why
Amari
he wanted
Cooper
Kellen Moore.
does not have the mindset that I have or others of just that he's just different. But when you talking about go get open, he gonna get open. But we didn't even bring up Cedric Wilson.
Okay.
We didn't bring up Cedric Wilson. Cedric Wilson made some plays for the Cowboys.
Facts.
Now he's down in South Beach trying to make some plays for 2 in the Miami Dolphins. We didn't bring him up. We didn't bring up Connor Williams. How many games did he start last year? And so they lost some pieces. The Cowboys aren't going to win 12 games this year. So that's not improvement to me. That's going backwards. I don't care how many guys you have on the top 25. You're not winning 12 games. So if you're not winning 12, that's worse than what you did.
Get him, Buck.
Go ahead. Let's finish this off. I'm enjoying this.
He was a double agent. He was not only playing for the Cowboys, he was playing for the opponent. The way he was letting those guys run through there and hit Dak Prescott.
He was a saboteur, Bucky.
Yeah, he's out there. We don't know. He's a saboteur. He over here sabotaging out opportunities to win games if I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. So, no, we got Tyler Smith taking his spot. And I understand. Look, Cedric Wilson was a nice contributor, but you can't overpay for that. But now if I'm Cedric Wilson, I might have regret because I go to Miami thinking I'm going to get a chance to get more balls. I mean, get fewer balls. With all those wide receivers that they have out there. And they really had to remove Cedric. So now Dalton Schultz can get more opportunities. You know, the tight end that they got on that franchise tag, they're going to pay a bunch of money because he has emerged as a solid force over the middle of the field. I like the way this Cowboys team is constructed. And remember this. Dak Prescott didn't have to rehab this offseason. He had to work on his game.
Yeah. Bucky Brooks bringing the heater.
That should make him better. I feel very, very optimistic about the Cowboys, America's team, returning to their rightful spot in the pecking order.
We're going to call them Bucky's team now.
Right.
There we go. There we go.
Well, give me one of them pom-poms, too, because, damn it, these Cowboys are going to be fire next year. Y'all remember they had the number 1 scoring offense. Let's not forget that. 31 points a game we saw from the Cowboys. And in the NFC East, it gets even worse. You want to hear the point differential? First of all, we're undefeated in the division. You heard that. So, Philly, get better. You know why? All y'all got smashed by the Cowboys in your division.
Even worse. 6 of their 12, half of their wins came in division, huh?
And good. Every time we show up in the locker room, all coach says, first thing out of his mouth is,
win your division.
Right? And
win your division.
We won a division. 6-0 in the division, 40 points a game average in their division, just giving up 17 points a game. TJ, stop playing with me. Now, the Cowboys, they lost some pieces, and what are they going to do on defense? The Cowboys got better on defense. First, they averaged 24 points a game allowed. Then that dropped down to 18. While they still have the number one scoring offense, where are you going to poke holes at? Their number 2 receiver is gone. We need a little more out of Ezekiel Elliott. Let's just be real about this. Because if he gives you more, you know it's going to take pressure off this offense as a collective, and even Dak Prescott. But last year, when they were running the ball, they were undefeated. 125 yards or more, 7-0. It's pretty simple. Run the football, play who y'all play in y'all division, even though they look better on paper, and then go out there and be the best team in the NFC in terms of conference record. All that adds up.
All right. There you go. I love it when they're bringing the heater. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Jobu and Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, you know, without you guys and all that money you spend on the Dallas Cowboys, I wouldn't be worth $10 billion, as Jerry Jones would say. So let's get open for business and let's wake up the football gods. As Mike Gogue, member for 14 months, I just butchered up your name, but forgive me. And let me, can you hear me? Brother, can you hear me? Let me do a mic check.
Mic sound nice, check 1. My mic sound nice, check 2. My mic sound nice, check 3. Are you ready?
Are you ready, Mike?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Mike, you look a little tired, boy, son. What's wrong? What's up? You okay?
I'm good.
You good? I'm trying to figure out how a 56-year-old man has got more hype than that young man over there. That's my son. What's up with that?
Were you driving all weekend?
No, but I was working all weekend. I got the outdoor set back together and things, working in the workshop on cabinets and stuff, and putting out content for Cowboys Nation.
We got the worst news ever.
The worst news ever?
Yeah.
What news? What worst news? I'm still alive.
Washington may be in our backyard.
Oh, well,
If no.
Hold on. Let's do something beautiful right now. Let's just before we start dealing with the toxic waste dump that might be moving to Virginia, let's look at something beautiful. How about Miss Hot Sauce Lola? What's up, Lola? There's Gina Thorne. What's up, Gina Thorne? There is Joanne Gonzalez. What's up, JoJo? Roland's Review, a.k.a. Stacy Schubert. What's up? What's up with all the beautiful ladies with the style and the grace up in here Monday night? I'm excited, though. Okay. All right. Back to the nastiness that is the cesspool, the Washington football team.
The one thing I have to ask is, are they getting a Super Bowl?
Who?
When they build that new stadium, because the traffic around is going to be terrible.
We'll see. We got Christy Marie. What's up, Christy Marie? Shout out to you. And of course, Sheila. What's up, Sheila Neal? How you doing?
We talked about this before.
Well, okay. One good thing will be is we don't have to go as far for the tailgate.
Yeah, at least will be.
We won't have to.
Let's hope.
And we probably won't have to get a tetanus shot, because now let me go ahead and forewarn you. Now, currently, I actually have 100 seats reserved at the toxic waste dump. So if you want to be part of the Jobu Sports tailgate, okay, and we're gonna be tailgating, of course. There, it's actually more fun being out in the parking lot because you're not risking life, limb, and shit pouring on your head by going to the stadium. If you are going to go to FedEx Field, be sure that you check your tetanus shots to make sure you've had them.
Yeah, because
you might need it.
They almost got a quarterback last year too because of their stadium. Hurts almost got hurt last year.
He almost got hurt. Yeah, he
and it
really,
wasn't because of football.
He really almost got hurt. Yeah. Yeah. So if you hadn't heard, the Washington football team has basically spent $100 million for 200 acres of land on Interstate 95 between Woodbridge and Dumfries. Now, I will say that location might have a nice sight line from the top of it because that's not far from the Marine Corps Memorial. So if you actually have ever been in Virginia on 95, you'll see it looks like Iwo Jima Memorial, where they're putting the flag in just without the soldiers. Yeah, that's supposed to be like the soldiers putting the flag in.
It makes sense.
It's actually a cool, it's really a cool museum. Shout out to all the members here, or former members of the military, current members of military. I appreciate you. Or soon to be, yeah, like Tyler. But yeah, it's a cool museum. That's really cool. We got to go back because they've got the new sections open in there too. So, quite frankly, I'd be happy to not have to go to that dump because it is a dump.
And it is kind of far.
The drive, the traffic, the parking, but it's a bad location.
It is.
There's no subway. There's only 95, so it's going to be traffic nightmare.
It's always a nightmare on that side of our state.
It's just bad driving home from work down 95, much less put a football game, although it's going to be a smaller stadium. It's only 60,000 seats. So that means it'll only be half empty.
Oh, so that means so they realize that they need to put fewer seats because they're not selling that.
Yes.
I'll go to one game just to see what.
Well, you can say I've been to another stadium.
Yeah, this once in my life, and I've been in the parking lot the rest of my time.
Yeah, it's a mess. All right. So what other news did you have there, man?
Oh, that's about it.
That's about it.
Oh, the Cardinals.
Well, the Cardinal. Okay,
it's not really news, but who cares?
But Debo didn't show up. Kyler Murray didn't show up. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter. Because of the collective bargaining agreement, they're screwed.
Of course they are.
You can have a hissy fit right now, but if you're not there for training camp, every week that you're not there, it's a game check. Yeah, and it's non-refundable.
Zeke Elliott and D-Law got it off easy.
Yeah. Martin, Lafayette Mark, we Marines are not soldiers. Okay. Lord, semantics. All right. Those who've served in the military, okay, be it on land, sea, air, water, or in space with the Washington Commanders, away, okay? You know what I meant, man. Why I got all these smart asses tonight? Why I got all these? I just don't understand it. I will always be the Army strongest. Okay, all right. What's up, Vato? What's up, man? How you doing, my man? There's my man Vato. Shout out to him. Jason Rempro. All right. Couple of things. Tomorrow and the next day, Tuesday and Wednesday, the OTAs step it up a notch.
Oh, they actually hit?
They don't know. Don't say hit. Don't say hit because they got a little bit too physical.
Oh, yeah.
Last year they got too physical in OTAs and they got fined and they lost a practice this year. Okay, and we talking about practice.
We won our division though. We won our division.
And it's funny. Listen to Herman Munster over there. Herman Munster basically saying that the Cowboys. It sounded like last year's shit. It's like a broken record. Last year, oh no, the Washington football team, great defense. They're gonna get better. They're one of the best teams. Blah blah blah. Man, get out of here with that garb. I'm sick. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. All right. Here's my thing. I believe, this is my hypothesis, and I'm sure that there's going to be people who disagree with me. But today was actually kind of cool. Today was cool because what happened today was I got confirmation from somebody else of what I did. See, back in April 17th, I did a video. It only got about 2,000 views. But I was talking about Dante Fowler, right? Dante Fowler, we signed him, and people are, oh, he's a bum, man. He only had 4.5 sacks last year. Well, most years, that was more than what Randy Gregory had. And I went through my hypothesis and I said, I think he's going to be an 8-sack guy, that he's going to rebound. And I gave my reasons why. I said, because when he was in Atlanta, which had 3 different defensive coordinators, their team was ass. He was actually the leading sacker on the team. If you are facing a team, what you find out first is who is the best player on the defense. And what do? You're going to X him out. You're going to make sure we take him out the equation. Right? Dante Fowler, he's kind of like Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen is a great role player, but he's not the lead dog like Michael Jordan. Because when Dante Fowler was with the Rams having Aaron Donald and crew around him, dude had 11 sacks, 11 and a half or something like that. Because they were focused in on the other guys. And so that's what I was saying, that you look at him, because we have Micah Parsons, because we have D-Law, because we have OC, because we have Neville Gallimore, that teams aren't going to focus on him because we're worried about Micah Parsons, because Micah Parsons is the next Lawrence Taylor. That's right. I said it. You Giants fans. And I don't give a rat's ass if you don't like it. Dude has the opportunity to do what only 2 players have ever done.
That's the
Lawrence Taylor and Luke Kuechly be the rookie defensive player of the year and the NFL defensive player of the year.
You said it right, opportunity. You didn't say he was going to, say opportunity.
There you go, opportunity. So stop getting butthurt because you ain't got nothing else to cheer about. That's right, I'm fired up tonight. I'm pissed off. I'm mad. And I'm looking for somebody. And I'm looking for somebody who's going to be my little bitch tonight, okay? Who's going to be my bitch tonight? I'm waiting for one of you Eagle fans, because one of you going to be my bitch tonight, because I will take out some vengeance on somebody. So go ahead, punk. Make my day. All right. So I said that in this video, April 17th. And the video only had 2,200 views. It's okay. It's cool. But then David Housen, he wrote an article today, talking about Dante Fowler. He's going to have a breakout year. And list the reasons why. Because he's not having to be the guy. Talked about the 3 defensive coordinators that they had, in Atlanta, where Atlanta's defense was just ass. That Dan Quinn was a guy who coached him in college. Dan Quinn was only there for a month before he got fired in Atlanta. And all of these things, I was like, wow, I feel honored because he is a paid writer for the Dallas Cowboys. He's a talking head, and him and I have exactly the same thoughts, and it made me feel good. It was validation of my thoughts right there. I felt great about that. So what's up, Brian Green and Bobby Ice? What's up, Bobby Ice? So that felt good. Now, here's my next thing. And I know people, the trolls out there are always coming after me because I was one of the early people that started comparing some of the things that Micah Parsons was doing in comparison to some of the things that Lawrence Taylor did early in the season. And they said I was on crack. Bad Dog literally did a video saying I'm on crack. I'm crazy. He screamed, he yelled, and everything else. And that's cool.
We're a Giants fan.
That's cool. That's cool. But by the end of the season, people were saying the same thing. Well, you kind of this season was kind of like Lawrence Taylor's rookie season and blah, blah. And it was kind of like I was just ahead of the curve. I was ahead of the curve. Okay, so let's see if this is going to be one of those ahead of the curve moves. And please, y'all, please. If there's one of those lame ass, stupid mother humping Eagle fans that's coming in saying stupid shit, don't delete the comment. Because I want to wear that ass out. You know what? I'm telling you, I'm looking for stupid ass comments today.
You got people coming from Philip 100's channel 2 on here.
Oh, okay. Well, again, if you see a stupid ass comment, please circle that mother humper because I'm coming for your meats. Okay. I'm hoping I see the Jordan Davis mother humper up in here. I ain't seen that guy up in here yet. I'll take on Jordan Davis. I ain't scared. Oh, damn.
That's right.
Damn.
Damn, Gina.
Damn, Gina's in the house. What's up, Gina? Long time no see. What's it been? 5 hours?
Yeah, since this afternoon.
There you go. The Cowboys have no shot at winning anything. Is that right, Johnny boy?
Then how can we win
Johnny boy?
How can we win the division last year? Something that your team didn't do last year.
I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Everybody strap in.
Johnny boy. You know what, Johnny boy? How about you bring your ass back up here when you become a man, okay? Because I'm a grown-ass man up in this mother humper, okay? I'm a grown-ass man. Anybody that comes in that's called Johnny boy, you don't want none of this, son. You don't want, trust me, I'm going to let you off the hook right now. All right. And you Eagle fans, stay off the weed, please.
Yeah,
just stay off the weed.
Come back at us when you beat us.
Yeah, exactly.
The next time.
You know, the last time you won against the Cowboys was against Ben DiNucci. And I don't want to hear any more of this shit. Well, it's been 25 years since you won the Super Bowl. Well, you know what, Mother Humper? Let me know when you get to 5, because it took you 50 years to get your first one. Now get your ass out of here. Step. And take your dog shit covered shoes with you. Shit. Mother Humpers. Okay.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I'm going to be ahead of the curve here. I'm going to be ahead of the curve here. Because, I tell you, I tell you guys things, and Eagle fans say you're crazy. I said last year, I said, we're going to be 11-6. I said, we're going to win the division and stuff. Eagle fans told me, you're whack. You're just a homer. You stupid, blah, blah, whatever. You don't have to believe me. And when Philly 500 said that they were going to win the division and be 13-3 or 13-4, I was like, okay, you's on crack. Y'all didn't want to believe me. That's cool. All right. Dan Quinn is doing what he knows. And what Dan Quinn knows is building the Legion of Boom. And I'm going to dare say, and I know you haters out there are going to say he is on crack. But no.
This man been to 3 Super Bowls.
Yes, I know. But hold up. See, because people will say, you're crazy. This defense ain't going to be nowhere near what the Seattle Seahawks were. That defense led the game for 59 minutes of the game. 59 minutes. They took Peyton Manning and made him their bitch. They have records that may never be beaten. They destroyed, they demoralized the Denver Broncos. And you're going to say the Dallas Cowboys are building a defense like that? Just like I said that Micah Parsons is doing some of the things that Lawrence Taylor did early in his career? Yes. Eddie, I don't know who you are, Eddie, but Eddie, kiss my ass, Eddie. How about that one, okay? How about you kiss my ass? Okay. This is what Dan Quinn, and I know guys that watch my channel on a regular know this clip, okay? Because I love it. Listen to the man speak about fast and physical. That is his motto. That is his thing. That is what he does. And he is collecting fast and physical guys.
For conditioning to come up tonight, we really, one of the main things we want to do is play at our style. And we did that tonight. That was one of the things going in all year long. We're fast, we're physical, and we have a real style about how we play. I thought that came out tonight.
Coach, you like this week defense again? Defense is cool.
I hope so. Couldn't be more proud to be part of that unit that plays, with an aggressive style. We talk about out-hitting people in terms of how we want to affect the quarterback and even checking the ball down, the way we want to tackle. We want to win it with fundamentals. And
winning with fundamentals.
We work really hard in that fashion. It's something that our coaching staff and the players, we talk tackling, we talk turnovers, really every day that we practice. And that's what came through tonight.
What do you think of Jobu?
Well, we certainly have so much respect for their offense the way they did. So I was not surprised that we played well. We've had terrific weeks of practice and preparation. So going into it, we were healthy and really felt like we were going to play fast and physical. We prepared for no huddle for 2 weeks. And to give those group of guys 2 weeks to prepare, the coaches and those players, I think you're going to like the results.
What did you tell your players after the game, Coach?
really just how proud I was to be part of the unit. And the thing that I was most impressed about is that we really played in a style and fashion that we're accustomed to. We're fast, we're physical, we played this game on our terms, and that was one of the things we went into the game saying, and for us to go and play it in that way,
fast and physical,
and have it come true in that way, it was awesome.
What do the Seahawks run the old time greatest defenses?
I'll let you guys decide that. I couldn't be more fired up to be part of our unit and the attitude and the way that we play, so I'll leave that to you guys. Coach Carroll has been he's been huge for my career. I think just how to feature the players, and let's find what a player can do well, and let's accent that. And that would be one of the many things that he's talking about.
What did that first front? Did you anticipate it would be that one-sided? It looked like it was dominating their offense.
I don't know about that, but I certainly know our guys know how to rush, and that was one of the things we knew when you face a quarterback like him, you better be able to affect him. We didn't talk about sacks or hits. We talked about can we get him off the spot. We knew in certain coverages there was.
Hold up. God damn it. Every time I think I'm out, they draw my ass back in. They draw my ass back. Where was that comment? Hold up. Look, where's my little bitch? Hold it. Brad, how are you doing, buddy? You must be new here. I've never seen your mother humping ass.
Might be one of those.
He just said half of you in here never seen a Super Bowl. Well, let me ask you something, Brad. How many generations of Eagles fans died without seeing one?
No.
Since they didn't get one for the first 50 years.
No. Remember when you went to the Super Bowl when they finally won?
Oh my God, that old couple. Yeah. They were holding on for dear life, although they did need to get a room after they finally won one. How many fans did you have that never saw them see a Super Bowl and have no chance to ever see them see a Super Bowl? Brad?
They were only...
Brad? Let me know. Did your daddy see him? Your granddaddy? Your uncle?
And we're not talking about world championships.
I mean, serious. Oh, don't even get. You know what? That's another one of the Eagles' fallacies. Because you know what's so funny?
The Browns.
They talk about we were 3-time world champions when there were 10 teams.
And the Browns, I think,
and 2 of the teams were the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. And you know what's funny? You know what's really even funnier? I believe the Detroit Lions won like 5.
Yeah, I think they did.
And I think that the Cleveland Doo-Doo Browns won like 7, and you only won 3. 3, Brad. Now get your ass out of here.
And last time y'all won a world championship was saying here we became franchise.
I'm just sick of this shit. I'm sick of these stupid ass Eagle fans. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna talk to you know what? You ain't never seen a Super Bowl. Man, get your ass back to your mama's basement, boy.
At least I was alive when we went to the last 3.
At least our fan base has a chance to see one. Okay. Jesus Christ, these fucking cockroaches. Damn.
They ask Phillies people for you.
All right. Back to your regularly scheduled program.
There's going to be times when he got the ball out and under 2.2, 2.3, which is hard for a rusher. We know sometimes it can be, if it's at 2.6 or 2.7, that's when you can get the hit. So we knew they'd have to deal with us, in terms of, I was fired up for Clem and what he was able to do, and Cliff and Michael have been doing that for a while. So it was just another example of how, we have a really deep front. And some games you have to play real hard ball. It's going to be a running team. And then there's games like tonight where it's going to be more featured pass rush.
What did that Peyton Manning several times audibled into a run. Like Bobby Wagner was nodding. He came back and made a signal. Did you guys know any of the calls and the signals?
We did not. In fact, some of our calls, we just wanted to have some fun, and we made some calls just so we'd be able to do some too.
All right, so let me go back to my premise here. For all those people out there like Herman Munster, okay? Like Herman Munster over there was talking about, how the Cowboys defense, team can't get better. It's funny because going into last year, they kept talking about how bad the Dallas Cowboys defense was going to be. They're going to be awful.
Well,
their offense will score some points, but their defense is they got to hate the Cowboys. But wait a minute. Cowboys defense was actually a top 10.
Yeah, but if you base off of what we did the year before, I can understand.
Oh, so are you saying that they turned things around? They went from like 29th to like 7th in scoring defense?
Yeah.
Oh. Now, here's the thing. Somebody said in here, well, how are you going to stop the run? And I'm sure you're laughing at me when you talk about the Seattle Seahawks, because the funny thing about the Seattle Seahawks was they did have great players. Cam Chancellor, Bobby Wagner, Earl Thomas, Richard Sherman and things. So I'm not saying that they weren't great players, but not all of them came out the box where you looked and said, this guy's going to be a Hall of Famer. Some of that was because, like Dan Quinn said, we find out what players do well and we use that from that. He has a certain type of player that he likes. He likes fast, he likes physical, and aggressive defense. And this is what they built. Because I want you to think about this. Let's go through here. And this is Pro Football Reference. I love getting my numbers because I try, when I come up with a hypothesis, I try and back it up with something. Unlike Eagle fans that come through and swear that, every wide receiver that they draft, from Charlie Dakota Whiteside is going to be a Hall of Famer to, Rhaegar is going to be a great wide receiver and stuff. They always come through and tell us what they're going to be, that they're going to be the dream team. If we look at the defense for the Seattle Seahawks, their Super Bowl championship year, they were number one in scoring defense, number one in yards, number one in taking the football away. And I know you jackasses out there, and I'm looking for another bitch. Let me know. Was it Yabba Yabba Do? Was it Yabba? You know what? Fred Flintstone, Flatfoot, Mother Humper. You're going to say, how could the Cowboys be anywhere close to that? Are you crazy? But here's the thing that's interesting. Let's actually go down to the players that were on that defense. Because the funny thing is, you had Bobby Wagner. Okay, Bobby Wagner still playing great. Great linebacker. I'm not going to say that he wasn't. Earl Thomas, before he went crazy and everything, got arrested, was great. Cam Chancellor, great strong safety. They had great safety play. KJ Wright was good. He wasn't, anything super special. I mean, he was good. Richard Sherman was a beast. Malcolm Smith, all right, role player. Troy Daniels, left defensive tackle. Most people say, who? Because here's where it gets to be interesting. Most of their front seven was not like premier guys. What's crazy is as you start going down through here, you got Clinton McDonald, he had 5.5 sacks, right? And you start going through, you got Walter Thurman, who ended up having 1 sack. Michael Bennett was actually their leading sacker at only 8.5 sacks. And then you had Cliff Averill, I think, had 8 as well. And so you start looking at this, and there's no Ndamukong Suhs on there. There's no Aaron Donalds on there. There's no premier edge rushers that are on this team. What you have is you actually have a lot of depth and rotational guys. They end up getting 44 sacks, but there's nobody out there that has like 15 sacks. These are all guys that are fast, and they come after you wave after wave, and they attack you, and they beat you up physically. Now, let's do something else here, just for the sake of argument here. Let's take a look at how this defense evolved. That was 2013. They were a pretty good defense in 2012, statistically. As we look at their numbers in 2012, they were first in scoring defense, 4th in yards, 5th in takeaways. 2011, they were 7, 9, and 5, right? Which is interestingly about where our team is right now. The year before that, 2010, take a look at where they were. They were 25th, 27th in yards, and 25th at taking the football away. Does that sound familiar at all? You look at the way they turned around from 2010 at 25th in scoring defense, 27th in yards, to 25th in takeaways, to then the next year they had a major jump. Let's go back to it. A major jump, 7, 9, and 5. We actually had a bigger jump from scoring because we were 29th. And we actually were number 1 in taking the football away. So is it inconceivable to see where the Seattle Seahawks went from 25, 27, and 25 to 7, 9, and 5 to then, what I believe it was 1 and 4. 1, 4, and 5. Is it inconceivable that the Dallas Cowboys could do the same thing? Because here's the thing, when we look at it, true, we don't have the Aaron Donald like the Rams do. But when you start looking at the depth that the Dallas Cowboys actually have and the rotation and the speed that they have, this is like a defense that's being built in the way of the Legion of Boom. Eagle 47. Legion of Bust, laugh out loud. Oh my God. How long did it take you to think that one up, man? Eagles 40. How long? You've been working on that one all night. You saw the title and you started working on that. James Snyder, what's up, man?
Take the money out! All of it!
Cowboys don't have that formula.
Oh, please.
Well, how is it then? Let's look at the Cowboys the year before. 28, 23, and 7. 28, 23, and 7. To then the following year, 7, 19, and 1. How is it that they don't have a formula? Because it looks kind of similar to me. The trajectory is kind of similar. Now, you could look and say the yards, they gave up a lot of yards. A lot of that was garbage time because we were literally kicking your ass, Eagles. I believe we scored 92 points on you. Something like that. Is Filthy MIA? Saw him before Mark's show started. Is he okay? Oh, he probably came. He probably decided, Mark's on fire tonight. I'm not going to be his bitch tonight. We need a hole at AT&T Stadium so God can watch. You know what, Nathan?
Wait.
Great point on that because I've said that before.
No. There is a hole in the stadium, but the
it's
TV
blocked by the damn
television.
TV.
All you can see is the star.
See, what they need is they need a TV under the TV and a TV on top of it. Or excuse me, they need a camera under the monitor. So that way God can look down on the TV from above and see the field. So that might be it that the football gods are. Oh, there he is. Filthy is back. But see, he's smart enough not to say anything stupid right now. Poops, I spoke to, oh, yeah, he's here. It's kind of like Beetlejuice, because Philadelphia will be right behind. Philadelphia will be right behind. So here's my thing with this defense. I love them. I absolutely, positively love what we've done. We'll look at it and say, but these aren't high draft picks. But not that many of those guys in the Legion of Booms were first-round picks. I know Earl Thomas was. I think Richard Sherman was, a high draft pick. But most of the guys, one guy played like Canadian football. Cliff Averill was a free agent that they got from the Detroit Lions. Do I have any highlights from JMU? Son, back in the day, we didn't have cameras like that, man. We had literally 8mm film that we watched. Okay,
about, when you had your 5 seconds of fame.
Cheer for. I tell you what, if you want to see me, look at Charles Haley's Football Life. Okay, I'm on the sideline there.
No helmet.
With no helmet on. You can see my fro. You can see my fro I had in 1985. Okay, all right. So anyway, yeah, I had the fro, guys. Anyway. What I love about this defense is the speed that we are going to be able to get. And I believe the soft Dallas Cowboys have left the building. I really and truly do. I believe that we're going to have a bit of an attitude, a bit of an edge. When you saw the 49ers there with the boombox coming to our house and literally stomping on us, although we still had a chance to win. We still had a chance to win. 13 penalties, freaking referees.
Yeah, the referees.
And Kellen Moore and no 12 personnel. We still had a chance, even though, they came in there with an attitude. I think you're going to see the Dallas Cowboys starting to have an attitude. That this whole motto for the Dallas Cowboys is, we want some dogs. And I feel good about some of the guys. I look at Sam Wilson, also known as
Billy D. Williams talks about Colt 45.
There are 2 rules to remember if you want to have a good time. Rule number 1, never run out of Colt 45. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1.
That's right.
And still
Sam D. Williams. James Snyder. James, you went to JMU? Then we were there at the same time there, buddy. If you looked out around the stadium there, I'd be out there watching all the women go by from Eagle Hall. I mean, because Eagle Hall was the place. 8 floors, tallest building in Harrisonburg at the time. All girls dorm, and they all have to go right past the football stadium, going up to the main campus.
JMU was originally all girls school.
It originally was back in '73, and then they became a co-ed university. Oh, I was a freshman in high school. Oh, okay. In high school. All right, so you a baby. You's a baby. Okay. We're going to play Just Plain Nasty. That's what I'm hoping up. Damon Davis. I was like, is that DeMario Davis? I was like, DeMario, what's up? Oh, I was going to say, okay. I'm excited about the defense. I think the defense is going to be nasty, like you just said, that they are going to come after people. And I think our defense is what's going to actually lead this team. And going back to Bucky Brooks, all this doom and gloom. Oh, there it is. Jordan Davis. Should I make him my bitch too? Do I need to mess with Jordan Davis? Do I need to mess with Jordan Davis?
Don't do it.
Don't do it? All right, I'll behave. I'll behave. But Jordan Davis?
You're on notice.
I'm going to teach you about daddy strength, okay? You may be big.
Yeah,
you may be young.
He saw 3 guys in college.
He still can't stop that old man strength, son. Can't stop it. But like Bucky Brooks was saying, and I kind of agree with them. Amari Cooper, 868 yards. I keep saying it to people. 868 yards. And then they throw in, well, you lost Cedric Wilson. Well, sometimes Cedric Wilson turned the wrong way on passes. Ball's going to be on the left. He's turned to the right. And they're trying to turn back around. If you say that the Cowboys are going to be asked because we lost Cedric Wilson and Amari Cooper, then you've got to say that Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers are going to be asked because Devontae Adams had more yards receiving than Cedric Wilson and Amari Cooper combined. Let me say that again. And the next guy was only like 550 yards in receiving. Yes, we lost Amari Cooper. But see, Amari Cooper wasn't one of those dogs. Amari Cooper was one of those guys that kind of disappeared sometimes when you needed him the most. And I believe, like he did, that if you can just get a little bit more of Zeke Elliott, if we can just get the Zeke Elliott pre-PCL, we're going to be fine. Eagle fans, go ahead, be overconfident because, the higher you guys feel up here, the harder your ass is going to fall. Legion of Bust, laughing my ass out. Okay, yeah, we're going to see. If Fat Danny, you might want to go on a diet, son. You might want to go on a diet. Mark, can you have some of those Jobu wings, please? Law Nation fan, if you come to one of our tailgates, sure, not a problem. So who is the dog? So who is the dogs? Damn sure ain't Gallup. Well, I'll say CeeDee Lamb is one of those ones. CeeDee Lamb with this, James Washington is definitely one of those dogs.
Yeah, who is that draft? Who is that wide receiver?
And damn.
The number 3 pick. I forgot.
Number 3. I'm having a brain fart here, man.
He could be potentially another dog.
He literally talked about changing the culture.
Yeah, because that guy definitely has the potential.
I'm having a brain fart.
There it is. 88.
Jalen Tolbert. Jeez, I'm getting, these damn trolls are getting to me. But Jalen Tolbert, who literally, as a rookie, talked about, I'm coming to help change the culture. We're gonna get some roughnecks here. Mark Holmes, they still don't have a quarterback, or quarterback is way better than ours is way better than theirs. I don't care what kind of receivers they got. I'm with you on that one because, see, that's where if you're Cedric Wilson and you're sitting looking, they got Tyreek Hill, they got B, but we still have Tua as a quarterback. How the hell is that going to work?
Tua is too injury prone.
I mean, do you think Hurts is going to, just because he's got some weapons now, all of a sudden he's going to be a, 4,000-yard quarterback?
He'll be slightly better, but not that good.
Jason Renfro, for years the Cowboys offense was the focal point. This team is built on the defense now. Diggs, Gallimore, Parsons, Tank, Osa, Leighton Vander Esch, and more. I agree with you on that. And see, that's the problem. We've always had an offense that's always somewhere in the top 10 or damn near close to it. But it's always been the defense that has been the redheaded stepchild that has had to be there to make up for the defense. Filthy, I challenged Philly 500. I don't know if he'll be there. I'm thinking Philly 500 might be a little bitch, and he won't want to do that.
He's also scared to fly.
That ain't my problem.
And it's about a 5-6 hour ride from the West Coast.
Flight 5 hours, shoot, say ain't no big deal. I mean.
I fire Howie. Fucking fire the motherfucker! Stupid motherfucker! What an idiot! What an idiot! Dallas has Amari Cooper and Gallup, but we don't need a receiver. Are you kidding me?
We don't have.
I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. He's stupid. I fire his ass. I fire his ass. I mean, Howie's got to be stupid.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You just let Dallas take him.
Somebody was asking if this is Neville Gallimore's last year under contract. No, he has another year still. It's Tristan Hill's. This is a contract year for Tristan Hill.
This is going to be his last year in Dallas if he has to step up.
If he makes the team, I could actually see Tristan Hill being let go.
Yeah, because he was injured most of his career.
I'm sitting here
barely got on the field because of his attitude. Wasn't he one of the guys that came in late and they had the basketball Hall of Famer who
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
And he fell asleep. Isaiah Thomas comes in to talk to you about being motivated and everything else, and his ass fell asleep. Yeah. That goes to show you a whole lot there. That between that and the injuries and the issues he had his rookie year, you look at it and say, maybe you're not quite the team guy.
That's the guy I could have passed on after him.
And back to Bucky Brooks. I started on that, and then one of you damn trolls messed me up. Philly 500 needs to put his foot in his mouth talking about Jefferson. Okay. Back to the guy. So, to me, with Amari Cooper, like I said, Amari Cooper is a good player. When he's on, he's one of the best. But he's not always on. Sometimes you can lose a great player. Our gravy. I'm a longtime subscriber and big fan, Mark. Your Mars are out of control, timing people out for no reason. Don't appreciate that at all. Okay, we'll check into that there. Our gravy. I appreciate that. We will definitely. Like I said, slow your roll on timing people out, okay? If they're not a attack on individuals and stuff, and you guys know the difference. If they're just being like typical Eagle fans, and they just come in and say stupid shit, the Cowgirls suck, and this, that's okay. Because in fact, I'm looking for some of those comments because I want to bitch slap them. I really want to bitch slap them. Okay. Lyle Collins. As much as everybody has been pounding the table about Lyle Collins and Connor Williams, the
team was actually better. He was suspended.
No, think about this. The year before, Pat Mahomes' offense got rid of 2 Pro Bowl offensive linemen at the end of the year after the Super Bowl loss. 2. Or was it? No. After the Super Bowl win, they got rid of 2.
And then they went back to the Super Bowl.
And
proceeded to lose.
2 Pro Bowl. And let's be clear, Connor Williams ain't sniffed anything close to a Pro Bowl. Lyle Collins had 1 year where he could have been one, but we had Zach Martin and Tyron Smith. There's no way we're going to get a third. But remember, 2 seasons ago, he missed the whole season with hip injuries. He missed 7 games because of being suspended because he didn't take the drug testing.
Our team actually played better when he was gone.
When you look at it, the golden part of our offensive line was actually when he wasn't part of it. I'm just saying. So I'm not ready. What's up, Lisa? How you doing? I'm not ready to say that our offensive line takes a step back. Just like Bucky Brooks said. With Tyler Smith, you getting Connor Williams out the way for Tyler Smith. And I'm going to tell you, looking at some of the film, if you watched the video I did yesterday, looking at him, oh my God, that guy is a road grader. I mean, serious road grader. He has tools and strength that Connor Williams never had. Connor Williams could not hit somebody the way that this guy hits you. When he hits you and he throws you like he's Larry Allen, it's, oh my God, it's one of those things that you just kind of, you see it, you just want to go. That's a hit. That's like a back in the day hit. It brings tears to your eyes when you see some of those blocks like that. It reminds you of when Tyron Smith was a young pup and he would just take his arm and say, move it, get out the way. And you just see a body just flying across the field. Just literally, just flying across the field. Now, somebody asked, who do I see being the most impactful on the defense as far as rookie class? Sam Williams. I mean, I think Sam Williams is going to make us forget about Randy Gregory. I just do. I really look at the speed that he has, that youthful exuberance, the strength, the angry. I'm going to post a little thing out here. Now, I may get in trouble for saying this, though. Randy Gregory, great player. He could get to the quarterback, like they called him, Tasmanian Devil. But did you ever feel like Randy Gregory was a dog?
No.
I can't say that honestly.
He's been suspended more than he's been on the field.
Suspended, but see.
And then he gets these silly penalties and starts laughing.
Here's what I'm gonna ask something here. Look, where's I love weed? I love weed. I haven't smoked enough weed to go ahead and be an aficionado to go ahead and be objective. I mean, I've had a little, okay? But, for me, whenever I smoked weed, it was always like I didn't hear all the voices in my head, and I was scared because I felt lonely, okay? I need to have all this stuff going on in my head, and I get too singularly focused. But I love weed. Where are you? I know you're firing it up because you love weed. How many times? Yes, Mary, he got us 2 penalties, but they were dumb. He tackled the offensive lineman. It wasn't aggression. See, what aggression is, I just cleaned the quarterback's clock out. I'm going to knock the shit out of him and take 15 yards. That's an aggressive penalty. He would get kind of like dumbass penalties. Like he would end up hitting the quarterback below the knees. Or he would get like I said, bullshit ones. Oh, let me tackle the offensive lineman. Those are soft kind of penalties. Those aren't really aggressive ones. Now so Stu, when you smoke a lot of weed, how aggressive do you get? Do you ever get angry? Do you ever feel like beating somebody up and really? Well, Hawk's here. Hawk can definitely be one. I don't think that your mentality when you smoke a lot of weed is that you're going to be necessarily that aggressive. I'm not saying it took any ability out of him, but he never seemed like he was that angry player that I'm coming to punch you in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, am I making any sense on that? I look at Sam Williams. Sam Williams looks like a man who's mad.
Yeah. He didn't want to leave town.
He looks like a guy who wants to come through and knock the shit out of you. That was Charles Haley. Charles Haley wanted to hurt you. JP714. That's what I'm saying. So Randy Gregory, smokes weed. He plays, don't get me wrong. He plays good, but I'm not sure that he was quite the dog in there. I'm just saying. And see, I need some guys that are a little bit angry. You think about the Cowboys offensive line back in the 90s, okay? Larry Allen, Eric Williams, Googs. Those were guys that you had to worry about. Look, don't piss them off because they're going to hurt you. They gonna hurt you. Right? Charles Haley. I'm here to hurt you. Ken Norton Jr. I'm here to hurt you. Bring the pain. I don't feel like Randy Gregory was there to bring the pain. Am I wrong? Look, the Hawk says, if I have no weed, don't talk to me, don't look at me. Mark, can you please answer my question? Can I be a mod, please? Cowboys for life. Let me think about it, Brad, because we got a lot of mods in here, and they go through, and they get, some of them get power hungry. Some of them get power hungry, because, see, I keep looking for, eagle bitches, and they keep tying them out, and I don't see them. Can I show you the fish on the fireside chat? Why don't you just come through in the midday? I do a video out in Fish Pond when I'm home. I did one today out there. I did one out there today. Wait, what is coming to hurt you being competitive or being a penalty machine? No. Okay. Mary, here's my thing. You have some guys that are tenacious that the only thing they think about doing, and they're a little touch crazy side, being that guy that wants to destroy you. Randy was a great player. Randy would make a lot of dumb penalties, not necessarily aggressive penalties. And maybe I'm not, am I making sense at all? There's a difference. I mean, no, you don't want to get any penalties. Don't get me wrong, but there's some penalties that are good penalties. If your quarterback is going to get jacked up, or I can have a holding penalty, I'm okay with you having the holding penalty because you screwed up and you don't want the quarterback killed and lost for the season. That's okay. I have to say that's a good penalty. If it's going to end up being that you've gotten beat and the guy is going to be going for a touchdown, I'm okay with you grabbing the guy and pulling him back and getting, the 5-yard penalty and a first down, then giving up the touchdown. Okay. But Randy Gregory's penalties usually weren't those aggressive ones. Randy Gregory. Yeah. How many times have you ever seen Randy Gregory mad? Randy Gregory get a penalty. Oh, well. He smiled. When he got the tackling penalty, he smiled. Okay. Can I see some raw emotion? Can I see you pissed off? Because generally speaking, when you're pissed off, you got a little more adrenaline going. You got a little bit more excitement. Does that make any more sense? Dave Kraft, what's up, Dave? How you doing? That's all I'm saying. And I see the Cowboys realizing that's a piece that we've been kind of missing for a long time, is aggressive guys on both sides of the ball, be it the wide receivers, be it on the offensive line. I don't feel like Connor Williams was that kind of guy that was aggressive. Tyler Smith wants to hurt you. Tyler Smith literally is going to be not just, you're out to play. Okay, my man's blocked. My job is done. No, he's going to finish him. Finish him. He's going to drive your ass into the ground. John Ridgway, another guy who's going to be aggressive. He wants to hurt you. Randy wasn't lonely. I went back to see when somebody timed you out, and the reason you did is because you remarked about Kevin Joseph being about, that would be crossing the line. Our Gravy, if you got timed out, if you're talking about him being a murderer, that's kind of, that's definitely crossing the line. Do you think I'm a good viewer of your videos? Law Nation fan, I haven't seen you in a long time, so I can't say that I know. I haven't actually seen you sitting there watching the videos. I mean, are you attentive when you watch? Do you have like a bowl of popcorn when you watch? Oh man, I'm a good viewer. Oh, Mark Holmes, I don't know. I've never seen you watch him. I just have not. So I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but I just don't know. Okay. It's already after 10 o'clock. We need to get the drawing going. So let me see if we don't have the lights. We got the light. Why are the lights all down low? Should I be having my Barry White voice on? Okay, hold up here. Because you can't see. Should we give away Dak? Are we ready to part with Dak over there? Okay. I don't know. Can you guys see it? Can you see Dak Prescott there in the corner? That's another one of our new art pieces that we've done. Our Gravy. So you were saying, hold it. You were asking if he was going to get cut. He might get cut. But technically, he was in the vehicle where the guy shot. He wasn't charged with the murder. So you could say maybe, was he an accessory to murder? And will he get charged with it? But you don't go out and just call him a murderer. Okay? I'm just saying. So there's 3 artworks over there. Okay, by Mike. There's the Tom Landry one with Roger Staubach. In the middle there, Jason Renfro. You got Jason? We got a new one there that we have Dak pointing to the sky. We got the new software, so we're doing some new things. And so we're going to be giving that one away tonight. Yolanda Fletcher. What's up, Yolanda? Alan Williams, what's up? Holding machine and a guy who could do one thing. All right, so Mike is spinning it round and round, round and round. Who's in trouble? Oh, we've had a few Eagle fans. Oh, wait a minute. Get Victor real quick. Can you get, or did you already pick? What's up, Victor? Okay. But Victor, sorry, you got in too late. Our winner is David Pino. David Pino. Email me, David, because let me grab it so you can see it a little better here. Because I think this thing is cool. This thing is cool. Check this out. Bam. Look at it. David Pino, this is yours. Dak Prescott. I'm so proud of that machine. Look at that. Can you see? Look. That is a print carved into the wood. I think look at that. Tell me that's not cool. Look at that. You can see the crowd in the picture and stuff. You see the quarterback and everything. Boy, look at that. So that's some of the stuff that we do. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't flip the camera. Duh. Okay. Look at that. That's my quarterback. That's my teammate. That thing is so crazy. This machine literally cut that into the wood. I think it's amazing. Hog's like, I want one. Well, here's the thing about it. That's a copyrighted picture, so I can't sell these, but I can give them away. I can give them away, and that's what we're doing. We're doing these carving stuff out here. But if you do have a picture of something that you want done, you can email me or check out my website, cowboyjobu.com, and we can do something with it. So, David Puno, you got Dak, and we're doing another one in there. Did we ever turn off the machine from the other? Oh.
I thought you did. I fell asleep.
I forgot to. Oh, and I tell you what, the one we're going to do on Friday, I think we're going to need to make a lot of those.
Oh, they got the template on the computer.
I think, you guys are going to love the one we're doing in the shop right now. Oh, in fact, when I get done here, I'm going to go spray paint it because I want to see that one done tomorrow. Oh, it's going to be a nice one. Y'all will. I wonder, you think Eagle fans would want one? Since it's got an Eagle player in it? You Eagle fans might even.
They will if this person is cut. They might want one.
Oh boy. You know what? I should send it to Philly 500.
Yeah, with his friend. With the Dakota.
That would
you said that with him with the Dakota assassin.
Oh, I can say Philly. I'm sending you something nice. Oh, I'm sending him a special piece of artwork. Oh, he gets there, opens it. What the? Yeah.
And he can remind him of what was the past.
Yeah.
With the little voodoo on it.
Yep. Jalen, it really hurts. Actually, that's what we should have put. We should have actually engraved. We will in the future. Hurts so good.
No, you should have sent the.
Oh,
send the sign to play for 100.
Aisha Robinson, what's up, Aisha? I live in Philly, and these Eagle fans are driving me nuts. I bet, Mark, all your work is quality and impeccably made. Thank you. Philly, watching the Boston game. All right, so what else we got tonight? You got anything else? Well, we covered the Washington. Oh, Nick Foles almost was brought back to the Eagles. The Eagles were this close to re-signing Nick Foles. Could you imagine what Jalen Hurts would have thought if they brought Nick Foles back? What the? You mean the guy with the statue? They literally came this close to signing him. He ended up signing in Indianapolis, of course, taking over for Carson Wentz again. This was really crazy. He's literally taking Carson Wentz's spot for the third time. Anyway, there was that. We talked about Kyler Murray. Debo didn't show up for training camp either for voluntary workouts, which, they are voluntary. I want Nick Foles to Hawk. He signed with Indianapolis. It's not there. That's old news. We're just going through the whole litany of stuff, Kevin. I mean, come on, man. Give me a break. Philly, man. I stopped watching Boston. Okay. Vado, Mark, did you get the email? I've got to find it again. I'm sorry, Vado. I did not. Because he sent me the message originally on Instagram. I wish Washington would have signed Foles. Nick, oh my God, that would have been so funny. That would have been hilarious. Nick Foles is nobody. I mean, look, he couldn't start in Chicago, so that tells you what you got.
At least Nick Foles won a Super Bowl. You can't say the same thing about Carson Wentz.
Filthy, isn't it time for sleepy sleep? Oh man, Homer. What about Commanders cooking the books? Yeah, well, here's the thing with Dan Snyder. The reality is all the stuff with the employees, with the cheerleaders, the NFL's okay with that. But when you start cooking the books and keeping the money from going to the rest of the owners, that's when they figure it's time for you to go. So the owners allegedly are counting votes to see if they have enough votes to tell him to get out of town. I, for one, don't want him to because, quite frankly, I think they won't win with him as long as he's the owner. They're dysfunctional. I like that. Don't sleep on Washington. Wentz hasn't had a wide receiver like McCurran. Okay. All right, we'll find out.
We'll see.
Porter Rock, what's up, man? I am living the dream. I do have some news on going down for Stewart's thing. So one of the things I was working on isn't working the way I thought it was. So we're going in another direction, but we're getting it together. So now I'm working on that. So we'll know before the end of the week exactly when we are going. Mark, does that... Hey, Mark, did that machine print color family pictures on wood? No, see, here's the thing. What happens with that, Herman, is the way the machine does this, it's got a blade that's literally, it's like a 90 or 60 degree bit. And what it does is it'll cut a whole line and it reads it. It'll go deeper or shallower on each one of these. The only way this works is you actually spray paint it after it's cut and you sand the top of it. And what it is, it's basically kind of like an optical illusion. So it's the shadows. So you can't really do it in color. It doesn't, it's not that type of thing. And again, this is just one of those things. Either you love it or you hate it. My wife looked at that and she's kind of like, it's too dark. I was like, okay, well, it's just something different. It's one of those things, you like it or you don't like it. And some people like it, and great. If you don't like it, well, that's great too. It's different. It's definitely different. Nice work. Can you hold up the other one, the Tom Landry one that's in front of you? It's literally on the other side of the monitor.
Oh, Philly fans. Folks is better than Dak Prescott fans. That's what he said.
Foles is among facts.
No, he said he's better than Dak Prescott.
Who said that?
That's what one Eagle fan said.
Yeah, well, he's on crack. Why is Foles not a starting quarterback? Because he sucks. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Let me change the camera. Look at that. See, that's, again, Tom Landry and Roger Staubach. And so, again, that is literally just line after line that's actually cut into it to make those shadows. And so the thinner lines make it look black, and the wider the line is, the more pale it'll look. So, again, it's just something different. How people call Foles fun when he's a Super Bowl MVP. He's not great. Okay, well, he's Trent Dilfer is what he is.
I mean, Carson Wentz did when got him to it. He finished the job. Carson Wentz's best season until he got injured. I mean, that's facts.
What do I think about Kurtz and Hooker as the NFL next safety tandem? I think actually, Kurtz, I'm really hype on. Whoa.
Ooh.
Well, damn.
Was that a mistake?
No, that's Aisha Robinson. Shout out to Aisha Robinson. I just wanted to let you know I'm getting better from losing my cousin to gun violence. I'm starting to smile again, and I hope I can see you come to Citi Field one day and meet you and help the healing process. It would really make my day to meet you. Well, I was actually talking about trying to come to a Giants game. I'm trying to cheer up Rashid, because Rashid seems to have lost it, but going to a game, they'll probably lose it, and he probably won't be that happy.
Well, actually, he said that one of his dreams, win or lose, is to go to that stadium. So he'll be okay if they lose, as long as he goes to the stadium at least once in life.
I think he should have bigger dreams than to see.
Well, I mean, that's
that life. I've been there. It's
but he's never been. That's the thing. So.
But Aisha, we definitely going to do that, girl. We definitely going to do that. Appreciate you on that super chat. That's above and beyond. Damon Davis, Hawk nail. Just if you're scared, get out the kitchen. Okay. All right. You eagle cockroaches. Dan Quinn, crack kills. Why can't Dak get a ring? Where's my phone? Here was something that was interesting. Let me see if I can pull it up. This is where people will say, well, Dak Prescott, he sucks.
Dak Prescott does not suck.
Hang on, let me see if I see it. Did I take a... Okay, I did screenshot it. This was interesting. In 2021, in primetime games, I don't know, is primetime Phil here? This was Dak Prescott. We had 5 primetime games last year. 74.1 completion percentage. Is that good? That's pretty good.
I would say so.
5 games, 1,641 yards. That's like 300 and 40 yards a game. 17 touchdowns. That's like 3.6 TDs a game. 1 interception in 5 games, primetime. A rating of 126.8. Is that good? I'm just checking. Is that good? And 3-2 record in 5 games. So when we talk about Carson Wentz had 27 touchdowns on the whole season. In 5 games, Dak had 17. Did Hurts have 17 on the season? How many touchdowns? Wait, hold on. Let me see this. Jalen Hurts stats. Wow. Think about this. On the whole season.
Oh, he only got 6.
On the whole season.
16.
These people that are saying that, like Skip Bayless, that he trusts Hurts more than he does Dak Prescott. Hurts had 16 TD passes for the whole season and 9 interceptions. 16 and 9 interceptions and an 87.2 rating. Eagle fans, you might want to slow your roll a little bit. I'm just saying, 16 TDs? I didn't realize it was that low. I'm just a messenger. It was the brother that screwed us. I'm a Cowboy fan for life. Leo, you know, it is. It's kind of like you join the mafia, man. You can't leave it. All right. We've been in here long enough. We've taken up enough of the YouTube. There's others out there that want to be in the spotlight. And Michael Anthony Fitness is yawning. So I'm putting him to sleep. That's why I tell everybody about Washington winning lots of games. Wentz is a Super Bowl quarterback and has never had. Hawk, I thought you gave up the weed.
Carson Wentz has not won a playoff game. And he only played at maybe a quarter or a half of one. I couldn't even
Travis
make it out of
Powder,
that game.
at Damn Gina, I'm great. Congrats to you and Mike. I know it's been a minute. Laugh out loud. But I haven't had a chance to come by too much lately. Thank you, Travis.
Yeah, appreciate
Mark
it.
do a live with Law
Appreciate it,
Nation.
buddy.
We did about 2 weeks ago. Me and Law was on here.
Friday.
And what did Dan March of Dimes has for touchdowns and completion? Woo! Love weed, not hate it. All right. Well, anyway, we're getting ready to roll our ass up out of here. All you Eagle fans, it wasn't personal. It's only business. I'm trying to run a business here. So don't take it personal when I call you my little bitches. We love you. We really do. Okay? And for you Washington fans that think that Carson Wentz is going to be it, all right, so for some reason, my shots video is not being found. Hold up. Oh, because, okay, the stick's not in there. That's what. Can you put the stick in there? Fumble. Yeah, he fumbled.
He always fumbles.
Sorry, we're having technical difficulties here. Let's see. Let's see if we've got it again. Okay. Boom. All right. Get your shot glasses ready, y'all. Boom. That's the old one. Thank you, everybody, and I will see you, God willing, in the morning. Peace out.
The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.